Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? Time for a little feedback stream, you know what I'm saying? How we doing? Prodigy, I know you doing good. I saw you submit yesterday-ish, something like that. But we're going to get this thing rolling. Glad to hear it, dude. Let's see. I'm going to bug Hugh since he's going to pop in before movie night. But we going to see, man. I got a decent amount of submissions. We got a new person submitted. Michael, I guess. It's Mykel. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, hello. What's up? Welcome. What's up, Jax? Oh, look, there's Butters. Let's go. Butters is back to school. I'm sure that blows. I do not miss school, but hey, so be it. Oh, dude, you got time. Submit some shit. We got time. A surprise. Oh, my. That should be interesting. I have no idea what surprise entails, but I'm excited. But yeah, I'm not gonna be on super late. This is my Friday, and I spent the past like 5 days getting my ass handed to me at work. But I'll go through what y'all have submitted. We're gonna have us a little good time, listen to some new stuff. If I'm feeling feisty, I might play some of my shit at the end. But regardless, I know I got plenty from Butters. I'm gonna get a nice pack from Jax. Prodigy submitted, so we're gonna have us a little time. But let's see. You know what? Since the boy's in here, we'll start with the boy. We'll get right at it. Throw on some Butters. Butters, do you have one in particular that you want me to start with, or should I just like go down the way? I'm down with either. It is very very low key today. Oh, you flatter me. Okay, then if we're going to choose, you know what? Ever since I've looked at the titles, the Clash Royale type beat has caught my eye. I'm curious to see what we got going there. But yeah, we got, what, 5 from Butters? So we'll start with the Clash Royale type beat. Oh,
Showtime! Zap!
yeah, why does this work?
Let's go. Yay.
Bro, why did sampling the YouTube ad work? Butters, why did that low-key work? What the hell? I'm kind of mad that worked. Not like mad, but just like a little. Hell yeah, I guess. W in the chat. Yeah, I think the sample's a little loud, you know, like some of those vocals are just like glaring in your face, but like it's good. Like it kind of weirdly works. I'm not mad at that. For being like it's also like it's a goofy sample, so flipping it in a goofy way like that kind of works. Yeah, like I'm weirdly here for it too, Jax. I don't know why. Yeah, you know what? It might be because it's so late for you, but you know what? I'm gonna let it slide. Anyways, let's do let's jump to questions wrong, shall we? Since you've started school, we might as well see what you're getting wrong on the test. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Honestly, not bad. I see that you've taken a little bit of my notes on like the really complex, um, like patterns that you've got going with your leads. So, not mad at that at all, man. I think the bass is a little bit loud, just like barely, just because it's like overloading everything just a touch. But not, it's not that it doesn't hit right. It's just like a little bit dirty, on the overall mix. But outside of that, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But honestly, it's not bad. The overall pieces are pretty good. I think there could be some little EQ stuff to like make the organ stab, for example, stick out a little bit more, because I really do like some of those ideas in there for sure. But you're definitely getting better about making sure sounds mesh together. Like it all kind of, nothing stands out too loud or too like apparent and too in your face is like, hey, this isn't right. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the sounds that you've got in there work together well. It meshes pretty well, in all honesty. So not bad, dude. Not bad. I still like, also, as just like a, in general, I'm not a huge fan of that clap sound. Just that's a personal preference. But again, like all the elements that you've got, the drums, the melodies, they all um they all coexist well. I just think like mixing wise, I think you could pull the 808 back, or I guess it's more like a sub bass or like a bass guitar than it is an 808. But just pulling that back a little bit, I think would really make a difference. But no, I'm fucking with it, dude. I like it. That's two interesting little beats there, Butters. I'm gonna listen to one more from Butters, and since Jax is in the chat for the first time on one of these streams, I've reviewed a lot of your music, but I haven't had a chance to do it with you in. So I'm gonna hop over to your stuff for a minute, just so you're not up stupid late. I know you're in the UK on a different time zone. But all that to be said, let's get back into the Butters shit. You know what? We're gonna go for Billy. I want to see where Billy leaves us. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's really good, Butters. I like that a lot. I kind of have to agree with Jax. That's one of the best beats that I've heard from you, honestly. That sample is really good. The pad that you added into it is really, really good. You got a nice little like slow down outro that goes. That little reverse thing in the middle was really nice. I'm gonna be picky with some mix stuff, but it's picky. Like I think I'll start real quick with one little production note. I wanted more energy at one point, so like adding another hi hat or another like percussion pattern could have been nice. Um, but again, like the whole vibe of everything fit together. So like that whole kind of like sway open pocket works. So like, I just there was a point where like I was wanting more energy, but not necessarily a bad thing. Like, cause like I said, everything works really well together. But maybe if we wanted to like a B section, having one more percussive element, either like a busier hi hat or like a secondary snare or like something. Outside of that, to get to like the mixing side, I think again the bass is almost there. It's hitting right, but it's just like overloading everything. So it might just be an EQ thing where you need to pull some low end out of everything else to make room for it, just so it's not just like overloading the master chain. Um, and then I wanted a little bit more snare. Granted, that is a personal preference. I have been criticized, for lack of a better term, for how loud my snares and claps are, but I don't care. That's how I prefer it. And then I think a little bit more kick drum. But outside of that, dude, that is great. That is a really, really good beat, Butters. Shouts to you. Big ups for Butters on that one. That's crazy. Yeah. Fuck, dude. That was good. That was good. I was not that I wasn't expecting you to submit good music, but I am pleasantly surprised by that. So we'll pivot once to Jax, do a couple there. Is there one in particular you want me to start with, Jax? If not, I'll just like run through these. I assume that the mine is the surprise. So I'm excited to see that. I can get why people enjoyed that one, Butters. It's good, dude. It's a good beat. Okay, you're gonna give me the power. That's dangerous. Let's start with Die With Me. I'm curious how this one goes. Yep. I like that lead. I agree, Prodigy. The orchestral stuff really ties it together. Really fills it out sonically. Oh, Diary Beat for sure. That lead is really nice. Oh wait, that's nice too. Yeah, I'm fucking with that, dude. I like that. I like that it like lulls you to sleep in the best way, but at the same time, it's one of those things that like there's so much happening and it all blends really well. It really is like a soundscape. Like there's just so many pieces that flow together and congeal together very well sonically. It's very well like glued together. but every single time that you get kind of lost in the vibe and kind of lulled to sleep by it, you can catch something else. Like those little bells were really good. The like leads that kind of went back and forth together worked really well. Um, oh yeah, dude, the stereo panning is so important. What up, Hugh G? Um, Getting like to where everything sits well and isn't just like right smack in the middle is going to make everything glue and have its own space. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a fine line between wanting things to stand out and be on their own while still meshing together as one whole piece. You know what I'm saying? Like you want everything to feel like it's in, if you think back to like old school music, full bands, mixing all that stuff. You want everything to feel like it's in the same room together, but it has its own place to shine. And I think you did a really, really good job with that. And I'm honored that you took my advice to do that. But yeah, like everything has a really good intentionality and placement. Everything works really well together. It all like is interesting and catchy, while still like it's such a vibe and a well set like soundscape that you can kind of fall into it and get lost in it, while still like every time you engage in it and come back to it, it like sticks back out and you're like, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like I caught myself doing that a couple times where I was like, I would start tuning in and I'd find a new thing that I liked. I was like, oh, there's a new lead in there, or oh, that little bell part was really, really good. Which is all things that were in there already. I just wasn't picking up on them because it was so cohesive sonically. So that's very well done. Good shit. We'll do one more by you, Jax, and then since Hugh is in here and I know he's got some family things to get to, I'll hop over to his for a second. But let's see what Braxton's about. Let's see what this one's up. Let's Oh, piano outro. Ooh, that's pretty. Hell yeah, dude. Look at Jax going 2 for 2. That shit's crazy. Yeah, I only really have those little like leveling notes. Like the little transition, that thing is just a little bit loud. And then the like secondary lead is just a little bit too loud. So I think like pulling both of those down, everything will glue really well together. But that shit tough, dude. I love that. That's smooth. Smooth as shit, bruh. See, look, I've been trying to get Hugh on plug beats for God knows how long. I've sent him so much plug. And then he hears some of this shit. He's like, oh, that's fire. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not making fun. But like, damn, bro. I've been saying this. Anyways, that shit hard, man. I fuck with it. Jax came 2 for 2, bro. 2 for 2. But regardless, I'm going to hop over to Hugh's beat real quick. Why? Why are you nervous to spit over the plug shit, man? You just do it. I got you on new jazz already. Come on, man. You can do anything. Well, fuck it. Let's see what this Hugh, you said you made this beat? Oh, I'm excited for the surprise. But yeah, you know what? Let's fuck around and find out. Oh, it's saucy. Oh, okay, word. Let's find out.
Let me tell you something about mine. She pretty without makeup, God-given patience, but she don't take none. Disrespect, let her chit-chat about this and that. Such a good intellect, never gon' interject. If we talking close, shawty drip water faucet with a wrench. I swear that she heaven sent. Don't take no's, my baby never settling. And when she get approached by other gentlemen, she let them know their offers are irrelevant. And when I awake, I turn to your face. Don't need to go outside, I see the sky in your eyes. Yeah. The AC is fine, why would I lie? Always feel warm with your sunshine by my side. Yeah. Parking lot, hot black top with it cocked. She just killed them all, sipping on a shot. Know I like them tall, legs are what she got. And she loves them all, shop around the clock. Every single dollar she worked for, don't dollar up, she gon' cut the cord and ride. Never on time, but she don't mind. Stamped up the passport, she flies. And when we have a date night, she wanna stay in, but we make it a late night, huh? And when I awake, I turn to your face. Don't need to go outside, I see the sky in your eyes. Yeah. The AC is fine, why would I lie? Always feel warm with your sunshine by my side. Yeah. The AC is fine, why would I lie? Always feel warm with your sunshine by my side.
Okay, first of all, Hugh, fucking fire. As always, no surprises. I love the flow. What up, Tony? I love the backgrounds. I love like the vibe of everything is really good. In terms of beat mixing, that main like little keys sound, that's got to be turned up. That little those chords have got to be turned up. Yeah, that's Hugh on the vocals, and Hugh made the beat as well. That little rim shot needs to be turned up. And then the 808, I need more 808. Outside of that, like the guitar tones sound really good. The chorus itself feels really full. But that main chord piece in particular just needs to be louder. Could be a compression thing as well, just like a tiny bit, to kind of pull the sound out a little bit. I don't want to crush it to where it's all like, I like the tail and the space that the chord part has, but it needs to be louder and fill up a little bit more. But the vibe is really solid. And then I think like getting the low end a little bit raised. The kick sounds pretty good. And then maybe one extra drum layer in the hook to give it a little bit more energy. But outside of that, man, the vibe is strong. The levels are pretty good. And the melodic parts in there are really good. And then in terms of like vocals, the backgrounds are solid. I might pull the backgrounds down a little bit, but I mean, if I'm mixing this, I'll handle that myself. But I'm fucking with it, dude. That's a banger. That's a low key banger. and I think that's one of your specialties. Plenty of your music has like I think back to if I talk about our project, Get Out the Way, shit like that, like was Bring It Back technically. Those bangers have like that energy, and I think that's something you do really well. But I think your strong suit is that chill, laid back flow. Like that's what you have mastered. That's what I feel like you are most at home. Oh, we got Chase in here. Chase, submit some stuff to the Discord. But I'm not saying you can't do the up-tempo shit, because obviously you can. You're very good at it. But I feel like your pocket is absolutely that like chilled, laid-back, melodic stuff, and this is perfect. This is right in that wheelhouse. You did your thing, and I think it's just a matter of that small little technical stuff that can really like pull it up. You know what I'm saying? Really make it a little bit cleaner, a little bit fuller. But overall, man, that thing's a banger. That thing's a banger, man. Props. All right, let's you know what, Jax? I'm gonna listen to this little surprise. What's this little mind joint? Let's see what we got there. But shout out to, first off, I'm tripping. Shout out to Hugh. Props to the boy. Made a banger. Dubs in the chat for the boy. But let's see what this mind joint's got. Okay, what we got in here?
No, it's playing. Said I'm gon' leave, said I was playing. What do you mean? I know he's saying, yeah. No, if I pull up, I'm spraying, yeah. How about I show his brain? This bitch drive me insane, yeah. She wanna complain, yeah. Girl, leave me alone. House all up, say I know I'm gone. Girl, tell me what do you want? Like, what do you want? Like, what do you need? I'm the kid, he gone for speed. G Latina, him and his knee. Off the phone, kinda cheap. Down home, we kinda X. Felt like I never go back. All these men tryna sell my back. You know I've been, you know I'm mad. How do I say John let it clap? Oh yeah, she gon' let it clap. Oh yeah, she ain't coming back. I'ma bring her back. I'ma bring her back. No man, summer play, yeah. Quit play, yeah. Quit lying. Boy, waste my time. About shit is fine. Good mind, good mind.
Hi, Harmony. That's my girl right there. All right. Okay. First of all, fuck with it. Second of all, there are some really, really strong melodies in there by you. But there are a couple times where you hiccup on the pocket a little bit. And that's not a bad thing, but that's a cleanup thing. So like there's a couple times where you're a little bit early. You come in a little bit early too as well. And then outside of that, like the melodies are strong. The performance isn't bad, but there are a couple times where the pocket gets a little hiccup. But that's fine. A lot of that comes with just like practice and getting comfortable in front of a microphone. I've definitely done my fair share of that. And some of it too, like I don't know how you went about making this, but I know sometimes when I'm just kind of like freestyling and coming up with melodies on the fly instead of, writing things down, you can find a good idea and then just not develop it enough or come back to it. And sometimes coming back to it to kind of polish it up can do a lot in terms of like the performance. The initial idea isn't a bad one, but like going back to it enough to polish it and make it fit properly can do a lot. But that's fine. I think the more that you practice your style of writing, even if it's not literally writing and it's just freestyle writing, you're only going to get more confident and more comfortable. And that's a huge thing. That goes for stage performance. That goes for studio performance. Being comfortable in front of a microphone is going to change how you record. And that just takes practice. And then in terms of vocal mixing, your leads are a little bit compressed, just a little bit. And it comes out in certain consonants. They pop a lot and they're really sharp. And then the leveling isn't quite there. Some of that is the backgrounds are just like delayed out and overlapping on the main vocal. And also there's a lack of space for the vocal in the beat. So some of that is a leveling thing. So like pulling the beat down in and having the vocal have its own separate space in terms of dynamics. You want the vocal to be ahead, not like in front of the beat, but the vocal is the most important thing. I have to check myself on that a lot when I engineer. As like, particularly if I produce the beat, the vocal is the most important thing. It's got to be up front. It changes a little bit in terms of like the genre that you're moving on how you apply that. Like with rock music, for example, it's a little bit pulled back, but the vocal is still the most important thing. So maybe you can use a lot of different things to do that. You can do actual leveling. You can do, sidechain compression to the beat from the vocal. So sidechaining the beat to the vocal. You can do like a little bit of EQ sculpting. It just like a lot of it comes down to creating space for it. And you can do a lot of that with simple EQing, a little bit of sidechain compression, and then just overall, like, basically a good way to do it, in my opinion, is to make sure that the beat and the master chain for the vocal are agreeing with each other. So, like, if I'm recording somebody over a beat of mine, it's in a separate session from the beat session so that the beat has its own processing and the vocal is there with it, not the vocal going through the beat chain as well. So it just makes it a little bit cleaner and separates it a little bit. But yeah, those are my really only two notes, is like creating sonic space for your vocals and then getting the performances down. And that's just like a reps thing. Yeah, perfect. That's what you should be doing. And then I think just like balancing that a little bit. And then I think a lot of like, if you can scoop a little bit of, you get a lot of clarity out of your vocals at around like the 3K mark in the frequency spectrum. So making a little, and I mean little, indent in the EQ at 3K on the beat is going to help your vocals feel clearer and cut through a little bit more. So just a couple little things there to kind of make it stand out a little bit more, and you'll be good. Like, the ideas are really there. It's just a matter of like polishing them up so that the good things can pop out to be apparent. It's the same thing that we talked about, you know, stereo spectrum with beats and like making sure that everything has its own place and own pocket. That's going to do a lot for your vocals as well. But dude, overall, solid. I'm happy with that, man. It was a nice little surprise. Yeah, exactly. See, Hugh, you put it perfect. Sometimes you overload and don't leave space for the vocal, and you can make an overloaded beat work with a vocal, but you got to be really intentional with what goes where. So, yeah, man, I'm with it, dude. I'm with it. Prodigy. I know I just saw Chase. You put some shit in there. Shout out to Chase. But I'm gonna pop over into the Prodigy pack. See what we got. Let's see. Anything you want me to start with in particular, Prodigy, or am I just free reigning this shit? Start with the second one. All right, bet. The draft doodling. Okay. All right, let's do it. I already love the guitar tone. That wah goes crazy. West Coast. I keep hearing Larry June vocals over this shit. It was a clear afternoon. The hose was out. I bought him shoes and clothes, a zipper drove, a couple $100 and a Magnum of gold. I'm magging on the bitch cause it's necessary. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Warren G would body this. Snoop would go crazy. Yeah, I can fuck with that. Okay, I could listen to that all day. And I would, but that shit's fire, Prodigy, first of all. Quick notes. Bass, first off, the bass is fucking perfect. But in terms of low end, I need more kick. The bass level, perfect. Do not touch that bass. Don't touch it. Boost the kick. I also, since it's got so much like swing to it already, like the bounce is there, doing a little bit of sidechain with that kick drum is going to make that bounce hit a lot. So like you could sidechain like the instruments to the kick drum just a little bit. I'm not talking full like lo-fi sidechain. You know what I'm, or like EDM sidechain. I'm not talking that. It doesn't need to duck it. It just needs it like doing a little bit. Just like 1.5 dB too is going to make it's a feel sidechain, not an audible sidechain, if you know what I'm saying. But I want a little bit more electric piano, just like a tiny bit. But outside of that, man, this is what I mean, Jax, about having space for a vocal. There's a good amount of stuff happening melodically, and it fits, and it all works together, but there's still so much space for somebody to do some crazy vocals. Like, particularly on the hook, like having a bunch of layers and nonsense. To really pull it together. Like I would love to hear like a male vocalist through most of it, and then have a female layered on the hook. I think that would be disgusting. But like the vibe is there, the guitar tones are good. I might boost the guitar a little bit, honestly. Like maybe a little bit more of compression on that main guitar just to bring it out. But like the delays, the tones are really good. I just want to like do some small mixing things to highlight those really good tones. But the bass, don't touch it. Also, a small production thing. When you switch up that bass pattern, since it like adds more notes and bops a little bit more, change the kick too to go kind of with it. Cause like the low end instruments are supposed to flow together. It's a rhythm section for a reason. And that bass swap up is really good, but it can be better when you add some, like an extra kick. It's like a boom, boom, cha, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just the dun, 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 dun. If you add that boom, 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 it's going to hit more and really emphasize that change. So outside of that, dude, those are all really small things. But that's a banger. Shout out Prodigy, dude. That shit's hard. All right, we're going to bounce around again. Chase, I'm going to listen to one of these joints that you put in. We'll start with the solo by Chase. But Prodigy, you brought it, brother. I fuck with that. Let's see what Chase is dropping in here. A little 3-piece. Yeah. need that fat dude breathing hard over that shit. And, you know what I'm saying? I need that shit. I heard somebody say that whenever Lucky pump fakes a bar, you know it's finna be fire. Yeah, that's what we need. 2 quick mixing things, Chase, and they're small. But one of those secondary snares it pops out a little bit too much. It's a little heavy, so I might pull that one back a little bit. And then I think it's like the second open hat, the one that's like the triangle-ish sound. That one's a little loud too. Pulling those back a little bit would do a lot. Outside of that, dude, 808 hits, the atmosphere, like everything that you make is strong. Sound design strong. I really liked that sub bass part that you snuck in there. That was really nice. It was a nice little tone change. There's a lot of it's a very not simple, but a very like straightforward beat that with a lot of really subtle production moves and changes that makes the thing flow really, really well. That's well put together, Chase. Props to you, buddy. Killing it as always. That is a lucky placement speed run. Whenever you get that actual active email. Yeah, that shit hard. Let's we got a couple more to go through with Butters, which I'll swap to in a little bit. I want to see what this Michael new person popped in here. It's Time Will Tell by Michael. I have to assume this is a song. It's got a full title, I guess. But let's see what Michael's got. Ooh.
Nothing left. Out of sight, out of mind, out of breath. Used to put feelings on the shelf. All the ones I love will throw against me. The scariest part is how it ends. The devil on my shoulder comes to tempt me. Being pulled from each side is starting to stress. Looking around, no one left. I'll be able to rest when I'm dead. Living to die or die live. Is this all that I'm worth or all in? Held on to pride, then blurred all the lines. Fell to emotions, but can't bring back the times. Knowing it's lonely, isolated and lies. Buried inside, open casket will find. This is really what we're like. Hope you never question sides. We done been to war, back on old showing time. If you trip, I'll break your fall. No airbags on this ride. Getting better on my time and hope you stay for the night. You, I think different. Things change now, things distant. We part ways now, our pain shifted. And there's chances on no change given. Don't know if we're wrong, but time will tell. Head to the edge with nothing left. Out of sight, out of mind, out of breath. Used to put feelings on the shelf. All the ones I love will throw against me. The scariest part is how it ends. The devil on my shoulder comes to tempt me. Being pulled from each side is starting to stress. Looking around, no one left. I'll be able to rest when I'm dead. Living to die or die live. Is this all that I'm worth or all in? Change with the times, I put a pause on your life. I know the tables have turned, I haven't treated you right. I got some permanent scars from that double-edged knife. I thought our darkest problems had ended that night. You changed the time zone if that's what you like. We've been doing time wrong every single time. Ain't getting no time off until I see that light. Please don't say you love me, I'ma think it's lies. Made our bed, I laid in it twice. Dancing with the ghost of you every single night. Living with the choices made, I still choose to fight. Another dark verse D-Lo, hidden amongst the white.
See, Hugh, I was gonna say the same thing. That shit hard though. Okay, first of all, fire. And a great way to enter the chat. First record is crazy. I think there was a time in the first verse where I was just begging for a different flow, a different melody. And like right when I wanted it, he brought it in. And I think just like a little swap up. Yeah, hard agree. Just like one little melodic change could do a lot. You did make a big change in the second verse with the stereo ad-libs, and I like that it changed. And then in terms on the production side, I want beat cuts. The beat flows really well. The beat like is a great vibe. It fits the feeling of the whole song, but it's got to cut out every now and then. Just like just a couple times would make a big change. But in terms of the vocals, they're pretty good. They needs like some overall mixing because some of the sounds feel kind of weak. And it obviously like would need to be mastered, but the performances are pretty good. The melodies are good, but I think like there is a swap in the pocket and the cadence, but I think a melodic swap in maybe the second verse could be good. Just a little change of pace. If you don't do that, that's fine. But definitely doing some beat cuts here and there would be really good. But for a rough, that's fantastic. Great ideas, solidly written, good melodies. I like the backgrounds a lot, and a solid start for sure. And I think just like with some TLC and some polish, that could be a really, really good record. You know what I'm saying? But shouts to Michael, bro. Michael McKell. I don't know how to pronounce that, but you did your shit. I'm gonna learn how to pronounce it because that was fire. Yeah, Butters, get your assignments done. Okay, I swear to God, if you get grounded again with what a day and a half into the school year, I'm gonna beat your ass. Metaphorically, I'm not gonna fight you. But like, dude, back in the day, bro, when I was doing high school, we didn't even have streams to watch. I had to fucking do my homework in silence. Y'all don't know about that for real. Either silence or like SVU reruns in the background or like Sports Center or some shit. Y'all don't know the struggle. That's how you sound old. That's how you fucking sound old, Prodigy. Take notes. But yo, let's pop back to Butters real quick since we're on the topic. Since he's about to go under house arrest against Boombox with the CDs. Facts, bro. Mixtape CDs. That was the shit. Used to burn that shit all day. When I lost my CD drive in my laptop, it made me sad, man. It made me sad. Anyways, let's check out ARP for real _4. God knows what this is finna be, Butters. Okay. Yep, classic Butter shit. Those horn stutters were great. Horns overall are too loud, but that stutter there at the end was good. Yeah, honestly, okay. I like the elements together, but honestly, not a fan of the lead. I think it's just like a little, not really a huge fan of it. The drum bounce is pretty good. I like the DJ scratches. Those are goofy but work. But the horns, the like trumpet stabs at the end, the little stutter, very nice. But the rest of the trumpet pattern is too loud. And then like if you can change up the lead sound, I'm down with whatever else, honestly. Like I thought the drum mix was pretty solid. And it fits everything. Like this where is this? This middle section. This section's pretty good. When you bring that lead back in. But that section right there is good. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's good. And it's just like those little like two pieces here and there that throw me off a little bit. But still, you're getting better, Butters. One beat at a time, you're getting betters. You're getting better. You're getting betters. You're getting betters, Butter. I am losing my mind. Whatever. All right, let's go back to the Prodigy pack. Let's see this Midnight Club. Let's see what we got here. Dude, shut up. I'm so tired. All right, where we go with this, bro?
Prodigy.
This shit hard. Hi-hat bounce goes crazy. Ooh, 808 roll. This shit hard. Silver surfing on this, John. That's crazy. You wanna go crazy? Snare roll right there. Lucky would also go crazy on this. Believe it or not, I want a little bit more 808. I want to push it a little bit more. That drum mix is great. That's got so much bounce, bro. I fuck with that. It's a very simple beat, but it does everything right. You know what I'm saying? It does everything right. I think just like boosting that 808 a tiny bit, just because like you've got, it's one of those things that, like I said, it's this very simple beat and everything sits in a very like exposed place because of that. And I love what you're doing with the 808, but I think boosting it just a little bit will really make that knock through. That's fucking fire, bro. Yeah, it just needs some more body. You know what I'm saying? It just needs to be pushed a little bit more. That shit will be thumping. But yeah, shouts to you, bro. That shit hard. All right, let's bounce back to the Jax pack right quick. We'll start from the top with the band joint. See what we got here. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna cry to that electric piano, bro. There it is. Okay, that shit tough, dude. The melodies are really pretty, really composed, and really together. I really like the leads. I love the little delay in the 808, the whoop, that little extra like space at the beginning. It adds a really nice signature like tone to it. And it Prodigy nailed it. Drum line on the beat. Like the rolls are crazy. Those snares were speaking to me. Oh, you had Hugh playing keys. Oh, you're cooked then. I think it's just like that one riser. I love that sound. I use it all the time too, but I think it's just too loud. It comes in really sharp. And kind of like the high end kind of scrapes at me. But like outside of that, bro, magic. We're gonna stick here for a second. Do the plug joint. Let's see what we got. Yep. Calm little beat. The strings are tasty. Oh, that lead. Nice. I still haven't gotten Purity. I know I'm behind. I've been using so much Analog Lab. The Tortoise has been trying to get me to get Purity for like a year and a half. I thought so. That's tasty. Yeah, honestly, man, I don't know that I have any notes on that. That's just a really clean, calm little plug beat. That shit just goes, man. Like everything's balanced pretty well. It flows really well. The little vocals that are in there go. Like I really don't have a whole lot to say except good job, dude. That beat's strong. Yeah, no notes, dude. That's strong. All right, let's see these. Let's go back to these Chase joints. Let's see what Alive's got. These are crazy. Vocal chop. Chase, you done it again. You done it again. Calm little beat. The drums are mixed real nice and crispy. 808's thumping. I love the leads. The vocal chops are really good. And the ambience, as always, is fantastic. Chase is that guy, dude. Chase is that guy. I hate to be the bearer of good news, but Chase is that guy. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and round out the Chase pack. Get this Say Goodbye joint with him and Chrome. I know this shit's got to be tough. Chase, strong three-pack. Strong three-pack. I think that last one might be my favorite. Death Note is really, really good. Death Note is really, really good. But I think, like, Say Goodbye is so in your bag. Like, with the vocals, the ambience, the 808s. I like the little stutter. Like, Say Goodbye, I think, is a really, really good example of, like, a well-crafted Chase beat. But overall, solid three-piece. But shouts to you. 7, I see you put a little loop in the chat. I'm going to bounce back up to Prodigy real quick. And then I will listen to the loop that... Yes, see, exactly. Like, it's not that I don't like the CTM 808 as an entity. I just don't think it's mixed well all the time. Like, I feel like there's not the balance of lows versus that like little crispy little high joint isn't there. Like, I feel like it's just all buzz in my ear, and I don't like that. But that's a good example of like finding that happy medium between the two. It really is difficult to do. I have like 1 or 2 CTMs that I like, that I keep ready, that I know I can get in, but I still use them in very specific applications. Because it's really easy to get that like penny effect to just not cut right. You know what I'm saying? But when it's done correctly, that shit hits, bro. It hits. But that's a good example. I'll put it that way. That's a good example. I once put a CTM 808 in a boom bap beat. Why? I don't know. I was feeling dumb that day, and did it work? Yes. But we don't have to get into that right now. Prodigy, we're going to see what this digital dance joint is. I want to hear what this thing is. Dude, it worked. It should not have worked, but it did. Ooh. think you're afraid of the kick drum. It's like you're scared of that kick, bro. I need more of it. This is a good example of the ability to this would be a good opportunity to sidechain. Do not be afraid of the kick drum, bro. Particularly in something like this. It's gonna add so much bounce. You want the kick drum to hit you in the chest. I'm gonna kick you if you don't get the kick right. I'm gonna kick you. Figure it out. That being said, that's fucking fire. And if you have more kick in there, this would be a great example of using a side chain on that kick. Not just like a little like duck joint. I mean like a boom, boom. It'll really add a lot of bounce and ride to it. I'm not gonna kick you, but you gotta figure it out. You got this. Your sound selection is great. Your grooves are great, but just like bring that kick up a little bit, bruh. Boost that shit. I need more of it in my life. Please. That's my rant. But that's so cool, man. That's so cool, man. Like the lead is really nice. The textures are really good. I like the envelope opening synth is really nice. Going for that Pink Pantheress vibe, you crushed it. That's perfect. You absolutely nailed it. So props to you, my boy. Well, let's jump back into the Jax pack. We got a couple more diary beats to go through, and then I think I have 2 Butters joints left, and then this loop by 7. So let's pop over into the Jax pack. Let's do this AA and see where we go from here. Technically jerk? Is that what this is? It's hard as shit. But is this technically jerk? I don't know the difference. I'm still learning these new moves. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, the melody goes crazy. I think the snare could hit a little bit more. Yeah, that goes stupid. It is way too loud. Hence why I cursed when when I started it. My fault, gang. But that shit hard, brother. That shit hard. The melody's crazy. I think the snare could have a little bit more body to it. But outside of that, man, that thing goes. I like the vocals. I like the ambience of the pad in particular. It was really, really nice. The 808 when it came in, thumped through real clean, real nice. It scared you too? Oh, man, that's not good. That's not great. But yeah, dude, that's a strong beat, bro. That's a strong little joint. Let's see what this Leo beat goes. We're gonna polish off the Jack pack, and then I'm gonna pop over to the 7 loop. I want to hear what the boys been cooking. little bit. It goes crazy. The pattern's good. They're just a little bit soft. Needs more body. Okay, that's a bar. Yeah, I think like that shit's tough. My only notes, the melody's great, are the snare and the clap. They just need more body. They're just like a little bit too light for me. I think it's a leveling thing. They're just not hitting the way I want them. I want a little bit more snap and bite to them. They're just a little bit soft for my taste. But strong pack from Jax. Shout out the boy. That was a strong pack. I see Hugh just threw the next piece in there, but I'm gonna listen to this 7 loop, see what bro's been cooking. I know that you've sent me quite a few loops into my DM. I haven't been able to get through them yet, 7, but I saw them. Don't think I didn't. But I want to hear what this Regalia joint is. Ooh, she purty. Yeah, I'm downloading this. Cinematic. 7's fire, bro. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's fire. That is fire. Cinematic, mood's great. Got multiple sections. Like that is a layup, bro. That is a layup. Shit, you can use it. I'm using it. I'm gonna use that later. I'm gonna flip it. Shit. It's in the it's in the feedback chat. Go download that shit. All right, we got what, one more from Butters, I think. No, we have 2 more from Butters. We got Questions Wrong and Marching Band. But yeah, dude, 7 brings it. 7's loops are really musical. Very like they're borderline compositions, in all honesty. That shit tough. Dude, Jax, it's 2 a.m. Go to bed. I appreciate you. Go to bed. Thank you for your submissions. Love you, boy. Get you some rest. Let's see. Let's go back to the Butters pack real quick. We'll get the questions wrong. Wait, no, wait. No, we listened to that one already. I am tripping. We have 1 more left. The Marching Band. Don't listen to me. Anyways. Here we go with the trumpets again. Football type beat. Like NCAA football loading screen type beat. Non-derogatory. Facts. Some woodwinds would go crazy. Setting up my franchise type beat. Road to Glory type beat. Custom coach type beat. That's a recruiting board type beat. That shit crazy. Yeah, no, I'm fucking with it, man. I still think that Billy joint is the best beat that you submitted in a long fucking time. But that one's good. That's a good example of like where the trumpets work together. They mesh pretty well. NIL type beat is crazy. That's crazy. Damn. But yeah, no, that's good, man. I like that one. It's well developed. You know, it's a good developed idea. All right, we got the last of the Prodigy pack. Just Say Yeah. It's looks like a snippet. That's tough. Yeah, the chops go crazy. And again, I need more kick drum. Okay, cool. Good talk. Outside of that, man, that shit goes. I like that. It's a nice little groove, nice little happy boppy joint. I'm with it, man. I really like those chops, but I think like going back in and getting some more, more punch to the drums would be good. But that shit tough. All right, Hugh. We got one more unreleased joint from Hugh called Phone Home. Version 5? Jeez. Overthink much? God. Anyways, let's see what we got here.
Phone home.
Ooh.
Hey. Hey.
This is gonna go crazy live.
Hey. Yo. I've been talking my shit, walk what I live, pull up, perform, dip like the limb, dip like the chip on my shoulder. The flow's piping hot, that's a morning pot of Folgers. No, this ain't yoga. I see these boys stretching the truth. This sounds too to the way that we move. I'm just a different dude. I work way too hard, these bills due up all night, baby. I was born to bark to move.
Yeah, I've seen it all before, and now I pray that I don't get consumed. I won't get consumed, but I do. And I've been up for 48, and Lord knows that I'm out here paying my dues for you. 'Cause I don't know about you, but I feel like there's a ghost that we're all chasing.
Chasing the ghosts.
Bring on the bacon.
Bring it home, bring it home now.
Take the losses, count my blessings. Ain't no need for all that stressing about it.
Ain't stressing.
No, so baby, better phone home.
Where I've seen it, nights with the demons. Praying to the Lord for my soul, like, can you keep it? Protected from these heathens. My brother said he thinking of leaving. His eyes are tired, life's giving him a beating. We caught one, got money while I was fishing in flows. We caught another, I said, my brother, it's on till it's gone. Smoking a J Hard, no cans. It said his love's dust in the wind. It's hard to carry your bag.
I've seen it all before, and now I pray that I don't get consumed. I won't get consumed. Oh, but I do. And I've been up for 48, and Lord knows that I'm out here paying my dues.
That's what I'm saying,
pray. You know I pray
Yep.
that I won't get consumed. No.
Yeah, that's killer, man. Backgrounds are great. Vibe is great. Oof. Well produced, well performed. Like I said, that's going to be so much fun to hear your band do live. That's killer, dude. Props. 2 fire tracks from you. I expected nothing less. All right, and let's put a nice little bow on everything. Let's hear this last 7 joint. Sonder. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. Hi-hat's going crazy. Piano. Pattern goes crazy. I know the MIDI for this goes crazy. Look like the mountains is crazy. Yeah, 7 freaking brought it today. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. This is insane. Well done, everybody. Well done. I'm going to subject you to my beats real quick, and then we gonna skedaddle. But we gonna rock with the here's a little Ricky joint. Little Ricky Mills joint.
Ricky, you ain't shit.
This goes hard, Alex. That's what I'm saying. That one goes crazy. We got the little ambient shit with Ricky too. It's nothing like that.
Ricky, you ain't shit.
This goes hard, Alex.
It's a Foley art type beat for sure. All right, and I'm gonna leave y'all with possibly the best beat that I made in all of July with Sailor. This motherfucker crazy. Little boom bap joint.
This goes hard, Alex.
Get your bum ass out my phone. I'm gonna send it to you. Chill out. I can and would listen to that all day. That shit's so hard. Oh man. All right. I might. All right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna play one more. I'm gonna play one more bad beat.
This goes hard, Alex. So crazy. All right. I appreciate all y'all coming through. Had a great time. As always, you guys have submitted some serious heat. I appreciate all y'all for supporting me, coming through, all that shit. Hopefully my work schedule is going to calm down a little bit coming up. But regardless, another month in the books, another month of great music and great reviews to come. So I appreciate y'all and have a nice night. Peace. This goes hard, Alex.